Breaking news with Paul Toole.
Hello and a very warm welcome. The Cal League, the first Crip softball league in Los Angeles, presents its coffee table book of 500 Black Unity pictures by author L.A. Nutt. The Cal League uplifting families, communities and ending the sickness of gang violence that has plagued black communities for over 50 years. The Cal League players, former Crips on 11 teams, backed by their communities, create a safer environment for all LA communities. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
What makes you righteous? You see, I don't smoke, I don't drink. I won't fornicate and I won't commit adultery. I don't smoke dope. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. And I say all my prayers every day. And I give whatever I can in charity. Yes, sir. And what else do you do? Well, what do you mean, what else? Is there something else? That's nothing. That's vanity. So you don't smoke, so what? So you don't drink. You don't use drugs. So what? What are you doing to better the condition of others? What are you doing to reform where you live? And if you do nothing to reform society with the knowledge you have received, then you are guilty of concealing knowledge. And that is a cardinal sin.
I'm finna meet with the 60s. We're gonna have a sit down and we're gonna try to bring this shit to a head. We've been beefing with the niggas for over 43 years. Murders. I'm talking about murders. Shit that don't even make sense. Because an eye for an eye just leaving us all blind, bro. Shit really needs to change. And I'm gonna be the one to make that change. I represent how people feel, and we gonna come together, bro, and make this change. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not focused on nothing else but trying to help my community.
That's a brave step to take.
Look, you know what else is a brave step? Going to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Going to noodle a nigga that you don't even know because you feel disrespected, that's a brave step. So which one is
Is that it? Oh my God. Thank you. Hey, RW, thank you, man. Listen, man. Hey, listen, brother. I'm sitting here looking at the mark. I'm like, I never seen that before. Thank you, RW. I appreciate it, man. Hey, welcome everybody to the show, man. I'm your host, Dr. Crip. Listen, man, we back in the house. You just seen the what the brother was taking place. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. You just seen what the brother. Listen, let me explain something to you. What I was saying when you couldn't hear me. It ain't nothing you can do once Jesus step in. Him and his homies, God and the Holy Spirit, once they come to play, it's a wrap for you. Whatever you got going on is over. It's done. Because they taking control. It's a done deal for you. And that's what's happening to the new generation. See, that dude may not even been in, he may not even been whatever. He just tired. He just tired. He like, man, you feel me? And it's a done deal. Now, them is the people that you need. That's that real fire in your belly. Because he said, man, I'm ready to go holler at them dudes. He ready to go over there by himself, walk in the backyard. He ready to get cracking. But see, when you come in peace, it be like that. You got that burning belly fire, man. This what happens. The street, because it's gonna happen. That generation is gonna get fed up. And they're gonna focus on the shooters and the frontliners and like, yeah, you may not be with it, but you just gonna be like, look, man, I'm not finna cause no problems, no issues, you know. You sending homies on the low. Because you got to look for them snakes in the grass. Because they out there. Because he going. He finna holler. They trying to make peace. 43 years. Go look at the story. You think people think that this stuff is made up? Everybody know. Everybody know how long everybody been busting and killing and doing each other. Everybody knows that. That's not the secret. That's not the problem. The problem is, when is it gonna stop? For real. Like, nah, for real. Like, when is it gonna stop for real? Oh, hey, so what you saying? What's up, blood? What you saying? I'm just saying, blood. You just saying what? What you saying, cuz? Tell me what you saying. Nigga, I don't give a nigga. Fuck them niggas. It's on, nigga. What? You gonna have to get up in there. That's it. Have your hit crew. Because we coming like, man, we tired. Start embarrassing people. Start pulling their coattails. First of all, you a buster. Nigga, you know you a buster. Shut up. What happened in the county then? Tell me what happened. And you trying to lead a war? Come on, bro. It's over with. If everybody is saying that it's over with, that it's kumbaya, no more in 24. We ending the sickness. Get your meds right here because we got programs over here. And function and resources. Shouldn't be no more issues, none of that. Homies getting out of pen off. Everybody. So what? He's just scared of one person getting out of jail? Yeah, he got a squabble. Yeah, but he can't stop bullets. That's what I thought them the type of people you kill, not people like me. Hey, them. I thought them the kind of snake homies you killed because he really jealous because he got a Benz before him. So he really low key been trying to rob him and send little homegirls at him, playing with him, trying to do all that because you just jealous because he got a Benz before you. I thought you killed them type of homies before you try to kill me. I ain't did nothing. You feel me? But that's the way it is. And it's almost like that. Everybody share that. Yeah. I just mean the individual. If you was that individual and you got the opportunity, everybody had the same opportunity that I'm solid, 100. We going out of town, this, that, woo. Everybody got the chance, the same level to get their bread up, woo, woo. Some people took over and did. Some people got their bread up and tried to take over, and look where you at. Look what your empire cost. Look what you done. You can't stand. You feel me? Look at all the negativity that took place. Because if it was one person from the hood, he made it. He got so high to where he made it. Okay, well, you pretty much can just hire the hood, have a big meeting. Everybody here is on payroll. If you ain't come getting the check, so why you get questioned? You gonna get questioned down. Why you ain't getting your check? Cause why you ain't come get your check? If you got only way you can get your check is you gotta come solve all your issues. Ain't nobody made it to that level. So people get to certain levels and they got to live their life. You know, I got to turn my back on the hood. I got to raise my kids. Because that's responsibility as an individual, what you're supposed to do. But when you in the hood, you live your life for the hood and woo, and all you see is death and this and that, woo, guess what's going to happen? You get fed up. Man, I'm tired, homie. I'm tired. Hey, man, listen. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, man. Listen, we on here. It's out of control right now because people are tired. Don't throw him around no mamas that then lost their dough. Oh, my God. Don't go put him in a room full of 10 mamas. All of them that lost their son on Western, Normandy, Broadway, Fig, Vermont. Go over there and talk to them. You want us to come? Because we coming. Especially if they child wasn't a gang member. Might have been a wannabe or something, you know, but deep down, he wasn't really from the hood, you know. Or just a complete, my son was not no gang member. And he cold on Fig. He cold on Harddale. He cold on Raymond. You know, what the, you know, parents get tired of that, man. They do. They get tired of that. And when they see something like that, they go like this. We gonna take you and walk you over there too. Why y'all? Is it over with? It need to be done, you know. But the politics of it all just have to come together, man. You know. And that representation got to be right because it ain't just him in his section, you know. He got homies that's like, I'm with you. I'm going too. You know, he ain't by himself. He just the one who said, I'm tired. I'm finna let it be known. I'm tired. Because we've been killing each other for 43 years. Hey, man, look, everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Crip, One Move Away, RW, Andre Phillips, man. Yeah, you see what we talking about, man. The people is tired out here. You know, when you do this type of stuff for so long, or if he haven't done it for so long, that's that fire in your belly. You know, man, I'm tired. I'm cool on all this. One move away. Hey, Dr. Crip, no more in 24. It's getting serious. Now they are hearing your call to end the sickness. No, we hope that they hearing God and Jesus tell them it's time to end this sickness. You get up there and get out. Don't worry about Dr. Crip. He just I'm just somebody on the team, homie. You feel me? I'm just somebody on the team. You know, it ain't my call. It been mamas and daddies screaming way before me to stop killing people and stop doing all this and that. I just got on the team because God, like, listen, hold on. Oh, he just cut everything. You ain't doing nothing else. That's why I put you in this position. Don't worry about nothing. You good. I got the right people around you. You comfortable in life. Everything is good. So you owe me now. Go out here and handle this. You feel me? I cost green. What it do? You know, go out here and handle this now. That's it. You you got you got to pay. You got to pay. I need you for a minute. You know, I'll let you know when I'm through with you. Don't worry about it. I'll let you know. Until then, you got to go. It's over with. The same way that you was out there. Hey, what's up? No. You know, nah. Hey, man, listen, first of all, calm down. You ain't got to talk like that, homie. Woo, woo, whatever, you know. We could do whatever, you know. We can get back to that. But check this out. You get out there and seek him right now. It ain't my fault, you know. You did all that, you know. You talking to people, file in front of their girls and all that. Man, I ain't know this was this dude, girl. You a buster, homie. You a snitch. Just leave it alone. You file. You told. Why you can't accept that and move on in life? You got to come back. You know, you just did something dirty. I mean, you know, yours wasn't politics. You didn't tell politics and this and that. No, you went and did a whole nother crime with somebody, man. Come on, brother. Kick back. Go do what you need to do. You know, go do what you need to do. God got you for a certain reason, because you wasn't never that type of person anyway. To be, you shouldn't even been a gang member. Remember, you fighting like this. You got put up. Listen, I'm telling you. Hey, look, I cause look, when you get put on, you start fighting like this. You feel me? You already bad. You just extending your stay to the time when you just go completely bad. You feel me? You was bad from the beginning. You fought like this. What's up? Hey, listen, it's all. I'm just telling you the truth. This was happening. That's why the world is like this, bro. You know, in Los Angeles, you know, and other places that mimic the stuff that they do. That we done out here. You know, you got too much stuff, homie. You know, yeah, you know, for real. Come on, man. These kids out of control, man. Listen, man. Check this out. Check this out. Look at this guy. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. I don't know what happened, but it went off. Maybe I don't know where the sound is. Oh man, we got technical difficulties. I don't know what happened. Where's the sound at? Oh man, my bad. But I hope you got to hear what he said. Let me see if I can pull it up again. I'm gonna try to pull it up again. Let's see what happened. Because that guy right there, he is on a mission. And whoever is in his way is gonna have some problems because he's serious. He is totally serious. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, I found out what happened. Don't worry about it. I got you, Icos. RW, Andre Phillips. I got y'all. Don't worry about nothing. I just figured out what happened. So now, go one more time. Sorry about that. Let's get to it. Now, here you go.
I'm finna meet with the 60s. We're gonna have a sit down and we're gonna try to bring this shit to a head. We've been beefing with the niggas for over 43 years. Murders. I'm talking about murders. Shit that don't even make sense. Because the eye for an eye just leaving us all blind, bro. Shit really need to change. And I'm gonna be the one to make that change. I represent how people feel, and we gonna come together, bro, and make this change. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not focused on nothing else but trying to help my community.
That's a brave step to take.
Look, you know what else is a brave step? Going to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Going to noodle a nigga that you don't even know because you feel disrespected, that's a brave step. So which one is the better poison? On the real, this one helps everybody, this one hurts everybody. So a man, a person with a logical mind, that decision is not hard to make, cuz. This is gonna influence so many other games because we the first Crip on Crip war.
You see what I'm talking about? Boy, that listen, let me tell you something, RW. That dude right there is tired. You feel me? He is tired for real. Listen, let me tell you something, man. Listen, man, what I'm telling you. Mark 2:17. On hearing this, Jesus said to them, it is not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners. That should have been for Gospel Sunday with Dr. Crip, but I had to give it to you right now because you needed it. You had to have it. It was lurking in your body. Let me tell you something, man. Listen, these dudes out here, I'm talking about the ones that are not solid. When something happened to someone that's solid, that means that something happened that wake you up. And whatever that situation is, it's that situation. But that does not mean that you was not solid. You understand what I'm talking about? Those solid ones. That's with the business, that's handling their business. What? I ain't scared of you. What's happening? I ain't talking about these. You know, that's training. Oh, look, let him get, he got to get some more training. Get out there. You need to get some training. And he's still scared every time you get out there. Well, how long you going to be scared every time you get out there? When is it going to change? Because if it changed in the county, guess what? You, hey, what's the dude? I talked to him in the county jail. He said, big homie. I said, what's up, man? You straight? You know, you need so. He said, man, I'm good, whatever. You know, woo, woo. He said, man, it's all good. I said, okay, what's happening with you? Woo, woo. He said, big homie, he said, I done had about 35 fights. He said, I done lost the majority of them. I done lost all of them. But I ain't turning nothing down. You said, I don't care how many times you fight. I said, that's right, homie. I said, you are absolutely right, young homie. I said, don't worry about nothing. Every time you get up, you keep swinging. Don't you just, you get knocked out, when you come to your feet, you jump up on your feet and say, nigga, what's happening? I need that again. Oh, no, nigga, what's happening? And that's what he was doing. I don't know what happened after them 35 fights though, but he already had that attitude because he was pre-trained. Because I told him, because you know you don't got that Kill Bill in you, and that's what's happening with the youth. They want to become Kill Bill so bad, then come to find out that they G money. You're doing drugs and all kinds. You're jealous and, now you want to tell and do all kind of stuff, when you wasn't from the beginning. See, we got to deal with them solid ones now. All the ones that know, hey, them the ones. You understand what I'm saying? I've been talking to riders from some major hoods in LA. They all tired of living in the sickness. Yeah, they tired of living in the sickness. Shadow the Vet, what up, homie? Yeah, they tired of the sickness. Everybody is tired of the sickness. That's what's going to happen. This generation needs to get tired of the sickness. That's it. And it's getting there. You see what's happening. Western Ave Queen XC, what it do? You see what's happening. These people are getting tired of the sickness. They're getting fed up. See, once the streets of LA get fed up, it's a wrap. The problem is now, this is why you have to identify for everybody, once again, that's having these meetings. When you're doing these meetings, all at St. Andrews, Jesse Owens, on the South Park, on the east side, in Watts, wherever these meetings is taking place, they need to identify one Muslim committee, one church, and one nonprofit to work together in one committee and start documenting the people that's representing the hoods. That is it. Get them food gift cards. I'm going to tell you a little story. I ain't going to get it right. I can tell you that right now. The king, he left for years, right? He left for years. So he wanted to get over there, he trying to take that over or whatever. Every time he go over there, the people, he see the people, they eating, you see people, you see what's going on. The town is thriving and all that. But it was a front. the other king didn't want that king to know that he was thirst balling his people and all that other stuff. So it was a front. So when the last visit that the king had, somebody in his camp was in love with a person from the other king camp. The king that came to visit, his people. I think his people was the girl, and the other king was the guy, and they was in love just off the thing, visiting. So the dude from this king's side, who was the thirst ball, the dude wanted to go see. They was messaging, you know, when people through trade and all that, you know. So he wanted to go see the broad, but he can't just go over there because he's part of the military thing. So when he snuck over there, Boom, met her in the caves, under the castles and all that, pipes and all, you feel me? Boom. But he got caught, you know, the broad, you know, because she was so beautiful, she had stalkers, and one of the stalkers caught, you know, boom. So they was gonna kill him, but the dude was a good fighter. Boom, 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 boom. So he ended up got caught, you know, boom. They brought him to the king. So they was like, Dev, we gotta kill him, you know, he a spy, this and that, woo, woo. So the king like, man, look, what's happening with you? What's going on? He said, I'm in love with this broad, you know, one of your peoples. I'm in love with him, you know, boom. I want to be with him, all that. He like, is that right? He said, look, I'll let you live if you tell me about your king over there. What's up with the people, this and that. And he told him, man, the king, this dude be thirst balling the people. That dude is foul. So that king said, is that right? He like, okay, for sure. He said, would you go back over there? You know, if I sent a spy with you so you could prove your you know, what you're telling me is true and all that. He like, for sure. He like, and then if you can come back over here and be with her or whatever. He like, yeah, for sure. So he sent somebody back, you know, one of his people. So they went back over there, and the dude seen it. People out there starving, thirsty, everything, you know. The army, you know, everybody, they take, you know, boom, it's out of control. So the dude go report back to the king. He like, yeah, man, this is what he said, man. Everything what that dude said. King like, yeah. So the next visit, the king had to come. So when he came, because every time the king come, that dude had the people out there like they living good. You know, put all them, hey, he dusty. Get him up out of here. All them drunks. Man, take them and put them behind the barns and do all that and boo, 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 and let the people boo, 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 boo. So every time it looked like everything was thriving and it was cool. Boom. So this time when the king came, he came with food and gifts and everything for the people. And that king Thirstball was like, no, I'll take care of that. You can bounce and I'll make sure it's woo. And the king was like, nah, I wanna give it myself, man. You know, your people, you know, what's happening? Yo, I wanna see the people get it. So the king was like, you want to see the people? Yeah, I want to see everybody eat, man. I want to see what's going on. You know, I mean, I just want to give to your people to let them know that I'm not a threat. So the king didn't have no choice but to let him do it. So he sat out there, boom, made sure everybody in the village got food, they got gifts, they got all kind of stuff. So that night, after the gifts, boom, 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 the people, the dude who was in love, boom, him and his people, they snuck back over there, hollered at some other people, boom, and say, listen, man, we're going to set, boom, we're going to take over. Like, for sure. People was with it. Let's get this dude up out of here. So when you feed the people, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just can't meet You got to give gifts to each other. Go look at the shows, what I'm telling you. Go look at the shows. When they called me up to Jesse Owens, they said, no, we want you to come meet Mark Gordon. He running for mayor against Vigragosa or somebody. I'm like, yeah, okay. I said, bro, listen, what's up with gangs? You remember I told you he used to work for Rocky Delgado. Y'all know Rocky Delgado, what he used to do. That's the gang. Don't come over here. You're getting arrested. You know what he did to try to do 6-0s and try to do what he did the show lines and the Culver Cities and all that. Y'all can't come to y'all hood. Y'all getting arrested. He used to work for Rocky when he did that. I was like, you don't think I know that? I do. He like, yeah, man, I'm trying to run my own thing. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm like, yeah. I said, okay, look, check this out. What's up with you in churches? He like, man, I got to, I said, look, you see that church right there on the corner of 98? I said, man, I ain't never talked to them people. I've been over here my whole life before that church was even built. I've been coming to this park right here. I ain't moved. I ain't come from far. I live right here on these back streets right here. I've been over here way before that church got here. And I ain't never met nobody from that church or nothing. They ain't never came over here. I didn't try to get at people, send notices over there to let me holler, whatever. They don't even return your call or nothing. I'm like, you can get somebody up in that church. He was like, yeah, I got to work on it. Woo, woo. What's up? What you trying to do with the church? I said, no, it ain't about just that church. But I'm saying, look, homie, this 98. The other church on 79th and Western, homie. Them is 2 mega churches, as far as I'm concerned. They ain't gonna talk to each other. The 8 trades and the 9-0's been killing each other for what? 43, 40 years, just like he said. And they ain't stepped in yet to help stop nothing. Why not? Man, this is chess. This ain't checkers, man. Get it right. When you got fire in the belly, man, you better let loose, homie. You can't, these people got to step in right now. Man, it's supposed to be people right now with the events that's coming up. I know Marquise Dawson and all that. They move at a pace though. I ain't one that like to wait on government. I don't like doing. Just give us the money or give us the stuff that we need to make stuff cracking, to make stuff happen, homie. Approve right now. Not next week, not when the budget comes and all this, man. I don't want to hear none of that. Approve right now. One nonprofit, one Muslim committee, and one church to work together. Go to these locations. They spread out. And have each gang, Blood set and Crip set, in Los Angeles County, come get a food gift card for $150 so they can do a peace picnic in their own hood, so they can elect the people to represent them. 3 people, OG, middle, and young. And that's who go to those upcoming committees and pieces and all that. The same 3 people, so they can get to know each other, and then it spreads out. You think I just started doing this yesterday, homie? I ain't just started doing this yesterday. This is a 25-year run. You feel me? This is a 25-year run, homie. People need to know how to start getting the belly, getting in these dudes. Man, listen to what this dude say, man.
I'm finna meet with the 60s. We're gonna have a sit down, and we're gonna try to bring this shit to a head. We've been beefing with the niggas for over 43 years. Murders. I'm talking about murders. Shit that don't even make sense. Because an eye for an eye just leaving us all blind, bro. Shit really need to change. And I'm gonna be the one to make that change. I represent how people feel, and we gonna come together, bro, and make this change. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not focused on nothing else but trying to help my community.
That's a brave step to take.
Look, you know what else is a brave step? Going to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Going to noodle a nigga that you don't even know because you feel disrespected, that's a brave step. So which one is the better poison? On the real, this one helps everybody, this one hurts everybody. So a man, a person with a logical mind, that decision is not hard to make, cuz. This is gonna influence so many other gangs because we the first Crip on Crip war.
You feel me? That dude got fire in the belly. And I don't think he been out there before. And he's serious. He's somebody. And I'm dead serious. That dude is somebody for sure. See, once God put that belly, once he put that fire in that belly, it's over with. You're gonna be out there just like I'll be. you're gonna listen, let's get this done. I told you. 9-0, Century, 8 trains, Manchester. Block it off. It's coming. Why? You don't have no choice. And you got to get out there and show the community, everybody. Man, listen, we ain't trying to do none of that no more. We need resources over here. People act like it ain't jobs and it ain't nothing out here, man. Listen, man. Man, it's all kind of stuff. These dudes just want it right now. Them 18-year-old people, they want it right now. That's all the problem is. They want it right now. They don't want to wait. That don't mean they right. You got to learn how to deal with that. GAMD, gang addiction mental disorder. You got to be able to come get meds from doctors like me. Certified. Can hand out prescriptions. It's filled. Westside Life. Hey, Dr. Crip, no more in 24 and ending the sickness now is a good time for the chess tournament. Great show, sir. Hey, look. You know what? I got people. That's a trip because I got a few people that I might try to make that happen. See, when I do something, I do it totally big. People don't understand. Let me break this down to you. This chess tournament is like no other chess tournament. This is like Serena Williams and Venus Williams' daddy, what he tried to do to tennis. See, he tried to change the way that tennis is viewed. Not the game itself. No. Nigga, we need to have a halftime show and bring Ja Rule up in this and bring Jennifer Lopez and them and crack it. But tennis is like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing none of that. Get up out of here. You better be glad your daughter got in, you know? Kick back. That's what I try to do to chess. That's my vision for chess, to bring excitement and bring a different type of vibe and style to it. By holding the first Crip and Blood, Damu and Keyway, whatever you want to say, chess tournament called the Chess Master, where 6 Bloods and 6 Crips meet at a fabulous setting of chess tables, beautiful chess tables made of marble and wood and concrete and copper and brass and crystal, where the Bloods and the Crips that's representing the neighborhoods walk in through the arena on red carpet and blue carpet because they come in to play their enemy in a game of chess. And they sit on the board and it's an introduction. And they each receive their pieces of a chain, gold chain of a bishop or a knight or whatever it is for your participation in this peace movement, and a check for $1,000. and you representing your neighborhood. And once the tournament, once the ceremony and all that is done, now let's begin the tournament. And the first person up is such and such. Boom, 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 randomly selected. So whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. You will answer a chess question. If your L3 rook is woo-woo, what is the move to make? Blood? A. Crip? A. You're both wrong. The letter is B. Do it again. Blood? The next question. Blood? Crip? A. Blood? B. The blood wins. You get to choose the table. I want to sit at that wood, that glossy, that wood, that, that fine big wood chess table. You walk over to the table and you wait for the rest of the players. Then you hit the clock. Welcome. Boom. Clock started. And you got host Bubba Loke walking around. It looks like Baby Red Rook is about to get took. Oh, we're going to have to come back to this. Oh, over here, listen, we have Sea Dog. Sea Dog is going in on Little Red Rum's queen right now. You feel me? Then you have a halftime show where the song is about chess. She played me like a rook. She played me like a pawn. She moved me around the board. Everything is about chess. Then it's a rap song. Yeah. I'm a pawn, but I'm like Don. You feel me? Then it's comedy. And it's like everything is chess. Yeah. I mean, thought she was a queen, but I moved her like a king. This is a whole event. And at the end of the tournament, the first person to win out of the Bloods and the first person to win out of the Crips will play each other. And the winner out of them will play a guest celebrity who holds the trophy, gold and all that, real solid, real bomb trophy. Gold plated or whatever, a nice trophy that says chess master. And you got to play them to win. See, I had Jim Brown as the chess master. That's when I thought of all this. But when I thought of all this, it was, hey, Westside Life, don't judge me. They kicked me out the unit. So I was trying to get back at them because I turned down the 5,000, and then they kicked me out. They like, nah, we ain't working with you no more. You don't want to go to the camp. I told y'all, man. So I was trying to figure out how to get back in, So I came up with the chess tournament. I was trying to use their weaknesses against them, the art of war. Study your opponent. Oh, okay. Y'all like chess. Bo like chess. Jim like chess. Okay, that's all right. I need an event. That's chess. And I study the chess and because I don't play chess. Now, the person who told me he said, that's my guy. I only deal with Ryder. My guy, TC, 6 Deuce. He's sight. He played chess. He's an avid chess player. He's one of them, And he was like, no. He was like, on East Coast, you need to learn how to play chess, cuz I'm telling you. I was like, TC, I don't care about none of that, man. I ain't got time. Be trying to figure that, chess out, man. I ain't, I'm trying to use this to get in, right? But he knew. He knew what was going on. Because he was going to be one of the players, So I was trying to get in, so I studied chess. And You know, I found out it was a chess Hall of Fame in Miami, one in Philadelphia, and it was one out here in California. Not a Hall of Fame, but the California Chess Association. They got a branch out here. So I contacted him and I made up a story. And she told me it ain't gonna work because you starting off on the lie. I was sick, man. I was in my sickness. But I'm trying to get some real stuff done. This is what you got to do, man. You got to create your own break, man, to get stuff done out here. Yes, that can still work to this day, Westside Life. The Bloods, if they let me run it, let me run it. Let me show you how to run it. Oh, look, and I was going when the right before the tournament started, after they did all that questions and got their little chains and their little checks and all that, and they were sitting down at the tables. It was going to be a TV screen, a monitor, or whatever right there, right? Boom. And I was going to show a 2-minute clip of when the camera comes down, it comes down from the top, and it showed them sitting at a chess table. And he said, hey, let me get this. Let me pull you above a second or something. What'd he say? Let me do something. He said, when I left the streets, I was just a tick. You was the fiercest man out here. Now, when I come back, she got troubles and you working for him. So I started thinking and I put the two together. How did this dude get in charge like that? Boom, 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 boom. And they came up with the plan. Tell me what movie that is. I give you something. I give you something. You got to think about it. You'd have seen it 1,000 times. It's at a chess table. And they was talking. And he was like, man, when I went to jail, you know that movie. You know what movie I'm talking about. But this is the type of stuff that you need to do. You got to engage Bloods and Crips. You can't just keep talking. Once that dude go over there and he talk to the 60s and he make peace with them and they got to start doing stuff. Not the whole hood. Nope. Western Avenue, Queen XC, fresh is not it. They gotta start doing stuff. They gotta start doing stuff. See, I'm gonna give everything away right now. Let me tell you something. They gotta start doing something. Let me tell you something. Okay. I was just blessed. You know, my the brain just bought me a camera. You feel me? So I'm about to be on with pictures and everything. You feel me? That's how God be blessing me. My team, I get stuff from my team. They build websites. You feel me? You ain't got no reason not to get cracking. You feel me? Just bought me a camera, $500. So now I got to go out and start taking pictures and because I know where to send pictures to get royalty checks from them and all type of stuff. So I'm going to do another coffee table book with Bloods and Crips. So if you want to be in the book, you want your picture taken, and you want to get in this book, let me put it up here right here so I can tell you. Dr. Crip TV at gmail.com. Go to Dr. Crip TV at gmail.com and put in the subject line book. Go to Dr. Crip and we're about to get cracking. And put in book. Copy and paste that. If y'all know homies that they really trying to get out there and they want to get in this book, man. This the book that you need to get in, you know. But I'm gonna tell you something. Let me searching for Bobby Fischer. No. Look, you just seen it the other day too. And you're gonna be like, what? Yeah. No, searching for Bobby Fischer is not it. Um, um, the camera comes in from a high pan. Okay, this is film talk now. The camera comes in from a high pan. There's two men sitting at the chess table. And when it goes down, it comes in high, low, then it pans in on him, and it pans in on the other dude. And he said, man, listen, when I went to jail, you was the man. Now I get out, this dude is the man. So I'm trying to figure out how it take place, and then boom, you know? So I started thinking, yeah, I was going to show that clip. It's about 2 minutes long before the chess tournament. Fabulous. This stuff, you can't make this stuff up in a setting of you know, whatever it is. And the celebrity who's behind, who got the trophy, that's holding the trophy, he's sitting there at the table behind a silhouette. You can't see him, and he just holding the trophy up. That's all he do. Is just hold the trophy up. Like, yeah, I got the trophy. And it's a celebrity. It would have been Jim Brown, you know, but if they would have went for it. But it's other celebrities that I can get that will participate, you know. Now, they may not be A-list celebrities like Jim. They may be C-list. I don't know. D-list celebrities. Who a D-list celebrity? Oh, man. Oh. That sounds like a YouTube influencer or something. A D-list celebrity. Yeah. Somebody on YouTube or something like that. But I was going to get them and let them hold, you know, it would have been Jim, and they would have been behind the silhouette. You could just see the shadow and the trophy. So when this blood and this Crip, after the tournament is over with, and the blood and the Crip, the people who had the fastest win out of the Bloods and the Crip, when they sit down and play each other, right before the game is started, you'll get some facts about the celebrity, who the celebrity is, you know, whether he was, you know, sports or music or whatever the case. But it's a lot of celebrities that play that do chess. So that was one of the things that it needs to still happen. It can happen. I mean, you got to go look at the show. If you go look at the show, I can tell you. I talked to the white people. I met him at the on Figueroa by USC because he had a friend at USC where he could have got this done. I hooked it up with I have folks at HBO. So I shot it to HBO. They was like, look, man, we need to get that sizzle reel, you know? And if you can get that sizzle reel going, we could pick it up. Because it would have been like on American Undercover or whatever that was for HBO. But it's so much stuff that the Bloods and Crips need to do together that to show. So because you got to constantly put it in the face. You know, the music is good, but listen to what they saying. They still talking about killing. Let that go. You got to take that out. Steve Harvey told me I was going to look. Steve Harvey told me, he said, look, he said, I told him what I had done. I had already done it. So he was at Jim House. So I said, look, man, I already done this calendar. I already shot already took the pictures. I said, I took 6 Crips and 6 Bloods. And I did before and after pictures. of the 6 Crips and 6 Bloods. I showed them, you know, with the red LA hat, braids, all that, boom. And then I showed them in their new life what they doing. One was an ambulance driver, you know, one had his own construction business, you know, like where they came from to what they doing now. So don't let that stop you, you know. And on the days, this is what Steve Harvey told me after I told him this was my plan. So on the days of the calendar that Blood or that Crip was on those days of those numbers of that month, whatever they was on, whatever homies who they had that died, I was gonna put, you know, they homies' names like boom, 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 you know, whatever, you know, whoever was close to them, you know, and they was get to pick their own months and stuff like that. So Steve was like, yeah. He said, man, that's good. No, I like that. He said, man, but look, he said, I get behind that. He said, but I want you to take the death out. So I was like, take the death out. He was like, yeah, don't put the death in there. Just do the calendar. Just put, you know, other stuff in there. He said he didn't know what, but he said, just put other stuff in there. So I was like, oh, but guess what? Man, Steve, I'm trying to, dummy, just go do what he said. He with it. He gonna help you. Just take the death out, dummy. You trying to push your line. Nah, man, that you gotta represent that. But now, guess what? 20-something years later, dummy, I see. No, take the death out. Don't remind people of the death. Death is not good. You understand what I'm saying? Death is not good. Get it out. So now I would do the same calendar again today with different people, but I will put on some of those, you know, just in some of those days, I'll put quotes, put positive quotes, you know, and keep it pushing. Just do the calendar because I had a before and after, a brief text, you know, on each picture. You know what I'm saying? What this guy went through, you know, what time, when he got put on, you know, when jail for, you know, all that stuff. And show a picture of him, you know, with his blue rag, nigga hat, you know, shut cook, you know what I'm saying? You know, the silly pictures, you know, them dumb pictures, you know. You know, put them in there. But now I wouldn't do that no more. I would just make it something else. You know, I might do that calendar again. See, now I know somebody, now look, Western Ave, Queen at XC. Now, you heard me say that. Now, listen, you ain't seen on me talking about no Bloods and Crip calendar doing all that. Now, when you see that, say they done took the big homie's idea. That's what it's supposed to be riding for. You know, that's what you ride for. You know, they done took my idea and then ran with it. You know, but I still may do it. I don't know. But I got me a Canon EOS R100. I'm about to be out there with cool lens, everything. You know what I'm saying? You know, the brain bought it for me, so I got to put it to work. You know, I got to put it to work. So that's what you do when you get blessed. You got to get out there and get cracking. So I will probably end up having about 2 more books before I'm hopefully for the end of the year. Maybe. I don't know. But at least definitely I need to have another book done. I got some other books. They just not together. But this is something that I think I'm going to do that's different because I want to jump on this vibe of what's going around right now. People like this dude. I have to play it again. I'm sorry. I gotta play it again. I gotta play it one more time because I know how he feel.
I'm finna meet with the 60s. We're gonna have a sit down and we're gonna try to bring this shit to a head. We've been beefing with the niggas for over 43 years. Murders. I'm talking about murders. Shit that don't even make sense. Because an eye for an eye just leaving us all blind, bro. Shit really need to change. And I'm gonna be the one to make that change. I represent how people feel, and we gonna come together, bro, and make this change. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not focused on nothing else but trying to help my community.
That's a brave step to take.
Look, you know what else is a brave step? Going to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Going to noodle a nigga that you don't even know because you feel disrespected, that's a brave step. So which one is the better poison? On the real, this one helps everybody, this one hurts everybody. So a man, a person with a logical mind, that decision is not hard to make, cuz. This is gonna influence so many other gangs because we the first Crip on Crip war.
Yeah, that's real. Now, listen, RW, I wish they would take that wheelchair symbol off. Shadow the Vet. Somebody go call them people, man. Listen, rule number 3. What's rule number 1? No more than 24 resources, ending the sickness. 3 or 4. No more wheelchair. No more wheelchair symbol. Death to the wheelchair. Get that back to the... Listen, as a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, I can't do no sis and dismiss and none of that. I don't, because it's just a trend thing going. But some of my team, what they got going, what they got going is what they got going is coming soon, because they looking for facilities right now. So when they find the right facility to buy, you know, it's on and popping. But he wants to have a he wants to pay homage to all the homies that's actually in wheelchairs, and he don't know nothing about that, the wheelchair thing, you know. I told him about it. He was like, for real? He was like, man, that's why I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So we gonna let these dudes know that symbol, homie, ain't no Crip symbol like that. That mean, you know, that means I'm in a wheelchair, homie, you know, a whole nother meaning, you know. Don't send me nothing with no wheelchair on it, you know. Don't send me nothing with no wheelchair on it. You know how you manifest stuff and then make it come true? Don't do that to me. Don't send me no. I can't stand the first. If I could find out who started that, I'm you weirdo. You could tell that that's a kid that did that. What adult will make a wheelchair symbol for the Crips? I don't understand that. They need to talk about that at the meetings. Hey, don't bring me to none of them meetings because I'm a trip. Hey, man, listen, check this out. Oh, that wheelchair's dead. You better not be posting no wheelchairs if you over 40. You know what I'm saying? You 30, over 30, and you posting wheelchairs. Is you crazy? What's wrong with you? Who made that? Who started that? It had to come from the South. Ain't nobody out here did that. I know they didn't do that. That didn't start in Los Angeles. I can't stand who made that. That's crazy. A wheelchair symbol for the Crips. That's to let you know it's old. Listen, man, It's done. You manifesting yourself into a wheelchair every time you type that and you put it up. Now you in the wheelchair and you mad. When you get in the wheelchair, now you mad. Oh, that nigga didn't respect me. He tried to, because I'm in the wheelchair. He tried to diss me because I'm in the wheelchair. I know some niggas in the wheelchair that'll blow your brains out. They better be glad Hot Dog did. Hey, he pulled up. He said, they like, oh, what you want to do? How you want to? He said, look, put Cuz in the back seat. Let me get in the back seat with Cuz. I was like, they put these niggas in the back seat. They had to lock. Hot Dog, you crazy. Don't say you did that before you in the wheelchair. You started that. No, you did. I don't believe it. Even if you is hard. I seen that nigga do that. And I said, this nigga is crazy. Man, what's wrong with you? Hey, he put him in the back seat and started squabbling. I was like, Hot Dog, is you serious? He would, man, listen. I can't say he would have. He ain't never did it, and he ain't nigga that think of everything. He ain't never put no wheelchair symbol. Because he looked at the wheelchair as weak. So he don't want you to think that if he was alive, I don't see him going for that. I don't see Hot Dog doing that. If he got something to do with it, he gonna be like, okay, whoever made it up, I'm about to show you, because social media is here now. So he finna have some niggas beat you cold straight down on social media. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Then he gonna make a business out the wheelchair since you started the trend. But he gonna let you know how. I can see that doing something like that because he out of control, wheelchair and all. You know, don't get it twisted. Holla at a player though. What's cracking, Cuzzo? Shout out, chat, shout out Snoop Dogg, all the way in Paris for the Olympics. Oh yeah, he out there showing out. I'm glad he got on there on the TV and did the GOAT thing, because they was like he's selling his soul and all that. I mean, I assume some of that stuff is real. It's just on what you believe and all that other stuff. But he it ain't no telling what's going on with him. But for him to get on, when he lifted that, he showed his chain. Like, man, this a GOAT. They calling me the GOAT, so this a GOAT chain. It's the head of a GOAT. So he held it up real close so the camera could see it. So I was like, oh yeah, it's a GOAT. But because they show was making it like the symbol for the other stuff. But he is a person that needs to get on there and say, we don't need no more Crips in 24. Because he's still gonna be doing cripping and all that. He need to get on board with that. I got action at him. I can get the message to him. What's tripping me out? Now I know I'm not gonna say that. That's not what I'm saying. Now, listen, check this out. I want you to listen to this. I want you to pay attention to this. Now, when I contacted my boy, right? Just saying, this who he's Snoop, he's part of the unit. You feel me? I might as well just say it, Cubone, my nigga, Broadway. He the chef. He's a personal chef. He's the chef for Snoop. So when I talked to him, it was after the party. You know, when he celebrated his party, his birthday, all the Crips was there. Everybody was there. I didn't see the homies there, and I was wondering why they wasn't there. Now, that is not my job to say that, but all I know is this. I talked to 2 people. Now, it's probably more than 2 people, but the people that's directly around him, you know, I know all 3. Now, I can't say, I'm just saying I seen the footage. I was watching. This is like right when I got shot, you know. So I was watching, you know. I'm looking at the footage and I see everybody going live. I'm watching all kind of people go live. I didn't see no homies, you know. And I'm like, damn. If you got 6 8 trays and Hoover's there, what the hell is the 9 O's? That's the 4-pack. you feel me? that's the combo pack. That's the 4-piece. Hey, let me get the 4-piece. You feel me? Man, y'all ain't been around long enough to know. That's the 4-piece, man. 6090 A-Tray Hoover. Not A-Tray Hoover, ETG A-Tray Gangster. And Hoover Crips. Rolling 60s, rolling 90s. That's the 4-piece, man. They all there, you know. I didn't see them there. I was like, is it not 190 there? I don't understand. I mean, is they all like F that party? I'm like, wait a minute. It's some G homies that's out on the street that I know at least got some type of connections to get into that party, or they did not want to go. I don't understand. And it was an older party. One of the youngest people that I seen there was a person that I know. That's part of that Snoop Dogg team. And I was like, where is the homies at? I don't understand. So this was so it was sometime later, after that event had passed. It was some months later. I needed to talk to Cubone because, you know, that's my guy. Right. And he said, yeah. He said, man, I seen some of your homies, Nut, you know, and I asked, where's Sister Nut? He like, that's how he found out about the shooting. He like, yeah. He like, what's up with Nut? Whoop. And they told him whatever they told him. I don't know what they said, you know, but the people who he was talking to was powerful. So I don't know. I was like, so he like, well, you know, I was going to let you get all the people, Nut, because I know them, you know. I know who they are. I know their characters. I know everything. But you, I know the same with all that, but you also part of the peace process. You've been with me at meetings and everything. Yeah. So I said, oh, okay. I was like, for real? I said, but you know, he said, yeah, but I ain't, you know, I don't, the security was tight. He said, listen, he said, they had the name. He like, your name came up. That's all that was. I was like, for real? He like, yeah, and I remember during that time, people was calling me like I was getting all kind of phone calls, but God had me shut down. People think that I was it was like that to a degree because I was talking to homies and everything. It wasn't my intentions not to talk to nobody or none of that. But when God gives you a plan and he shuts everything down, there's nothing that you can do about that. You feel me? It's nothing that you can say. It's nothing that you can do. You know what I'm saying? God shut everything down. The only people, and she got something to say. She ain't, who is this? She ain't talking to nobody. Can't no females get in. The only people that can get in is my blood and the brain and Dulo and you feel me? People that's in the inner circle of life with, it's more than, like business and that type of stuff, and family. That was it. If you was outside of that, a gang ain't good enough at this time. It was the gang that tried to remove you from the planet, so the gang can't get in. So, and if you're not part of that, then you wasn't getting in because God had everything shut down. And a year later, a couple of years later, whatever, I got 2 books on Amazon, doing good, paying bills. I got 2 movies on Tubi. I got coming out with a 3rd movie on Tubi. You want to go see? Did you got the movies? Go check them out. All by Myself and Ills of Society. But yeah, so that was the purpose of that happening. That wasn't my fault to cut nobody out, but I realized I was like my phone was ringing a lot during that time of that party. So the next dude I talked to, you feel me, was C-Bop. I mean, I don't mean to throw him out there like that, but these are dudes that handle business. You feel me? They in the industry. They you feel me? But when I call them, they gonna answer the phone because they gonna pick the phone up. Yeah, okay, because it's business. I'm not calling like, "What's up, good? Yeah. Hey, it's good to see you, bro. Well, yeah, okay, let's work. It's business." So I said, "What? Hey, Bob, woo." He said, "Yeah, I said, what's happening?" Cause I hadn't talked to him. He like, "Man, I've been calling you, woo." I'm like, "Yeah," and that naturally came up. He was like, he said, "Man," he said, I know he said, "The ones I mess with, I know you, I can't." He like, "Man, the security was tight." He said other people saying that, the non-O's was on the list to be contacted. I said, "For real?" I said, "Well, why?" I said, "There's plenty homies over there." He like, "Yeah, I know. But they name, I guess they wasn't coming up far as the peace. Like, you really part of the peace movement, nut." I was like, "For real?" He was like, "Yeah, nigga." He was like, "Yeah." He said, "I talked to somebody else and they said they text you and like, what's up, because it was tight. Didn't nobody want to give too much information without confirming to people because Snoop wanted, he wanted everybody there to get along. He wanted, enemies there, but he wanted them to get along. So he wanted everybody to come to get along. So you have to be responsible for the people." So he said, "Your name came up, you know, and I guess people was trying to contact you. And I was like, for real? I was like, no. Don't say that I'm the reason that why the homies wasn't at Snoop Dogg Crip Blue 50 party. I was like, don't say that. Because I don't carry that much power like that. You know? I'm just a regular G. You feel me? That's it. He was like, I don't know, but, you know, because he told me, he said, and Bone kind of said some of the same stuff that he said, like, it was like 4 people in charge of the invitation process of all the gangs. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. And you had to get there through them. You know, you couldn't just roll up on your own and all that. It wasn't no function like that. Your name had to be on the list and who was coming. Like, and it might have had a cap on it, like, you know, 15, 20 homies or something, you know, whatever. But that's it. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah. And I was like, damn. I said, you think? He was like, man, he was like, he said, I know a gang of your homies, nut. He said, shit, he said, I was looking for you because I wanted you to, you know, choose your homies. See, that's why it's important when I tell you, choose, let the hood decide, have those meetings. So in future events, people know who to call. Lil Rock, Arkansas in this thing, man. Holler at a player, though. Arkansas is out of control. Yeah. You know what? It's somebody who I was talking to. I think they was from Arkansas, man. That was a G homie out there that when I was saying that to make that rap video, that he asked me how much. He said, how much? And I said, how much is a bird? And it was 18,000 at that time. I said, well, that's how much it's going to cost to do this video. For me to go to each state and do all this everything. I can get it done for that. And he said, I got it. And I think something happened to him. I'm not quite sure of his name, but I believe he was from Arkansas. If he wasn't from Arkansas, he was from South Carolina. But I think he was from Arkansas. So once again, somebody gonna steal that idea. It's coming when you put it in out there like that. So what you got out there? I put the calendar out there, the Bloods and Crips, you know, before and after pics. January, you know, it's a Blood. Before picture, after picture. February, Crip. Before picture, after picture. Quotes on the thing. Somebody gonna steal my idea. And this how stuff happen. This how beefs happen. Man, this how beefs happen. If you want to be part of my project, I got another book coming out. If you want to be part of the project, I put the email up there. Go to Dr. Crip TV at gmail.com. And the subject is book. Just leave your information, your name, your information, and all that. And show your kids something positive, man. Show your kids, look at daddy, man. Look, that's me, son. I don't want you to do this. That's your daddy, boy. And I don't do, you see. You know, put an end to the sickness, man. You know, put an end to the sickness. Hey, man, look, I didn't mean to stay on that long. Y'all be having me fired up, man. Hey, one move away, RW, Andre Phillips. Hey, I never asked your question. In every hood, all these OGs need to sit down and talk. Yeah, that's what they're going to end up doing. That's where we going with this. You feel me? All the OGs need to sit down and talk. Now, this is the thing. How do the OGs do this and that? That's why the people that's hold all these new people that want to get involved in the intervention and the prevention and all that, you know, that ain't doing it for money and all that. Okay, all that's good. You still have to do something organized. You got to use technology. You got to use 2024. Technology is here. It's free, and it can bring stuff together fast. So you need one nonprofit, one Muslim committee, because both Crips and Bloods is both Muslims, and they Christians. So you need one nonprofit, one Muslim committee, and one church to all work together. Locations, and any gang can go anywhere they want, but you're going to be responsible. Whoever pick up that gift card of $150, they have to take it back to their hood to have a peace picnic. And you got to write down. You got to show your ID, and you got to take a picture. So if you're not the right representative, that's why that hood need to know that. Look who coming in here trying to represent y'all, and he ain't supposed to be doing it, according to y'all. You feel me? That's how you do stuff. So that hood have a picnic, go live, upload the footage to the website. That's how you know who is who, what's going on, man. I'm telling you how to do this, bro. It's easy. It ain't as hard as it sounds. That's what these organizations are supposed to do. You know, that's how they got to get in. So, one move away, RW, Andre Phillips, cost. Stop laughing at me, man. Western Avenue Queen, XC, what it do? Holla at a player, though. Listen, man, I'm out of here. I didn't mean to take up your time like that. We will be back tomorrow with some more meds. Come get your meds right here on the Dr. Crip talk show. You got GAMD, you suffering from it. This is where you come get your meds. Please like, subscribe, share. Man, share this. Tell the people, man, y'all need to go check this weirdo nigga out. Because he out of control. This Dr. Crip. I'm out.